This is a short explanation about the use of ammeters and voltmeters. Of course, these are measuring instruments for current and voltage. What we need to pay attention to is how to hook them up while you are measuring them in the circuit. So ammeters are hooked up in series since they measure current. Um, the current going through the circuit that you're interested in finding out about has to be in series with the ammeter. So the circuit would look like this. Current coming out of the battery would go into the ammeter and then outwards and into the rest of the circuit. So you have to split the circuit and insert the ammeter between the points A and B as shown. A voltmeter, on the other hand, you don't have to disconnect the circuit. The voltmeter is used in parallel, and here in this example the voltmeter is measuring the voltage across the resistor between the points A and B, and these two wires here going into the voltmeter are in parallel to the resistor. In order not to alter the current, ammeters of course should have zero resistance, because we don't want to have a voltage drop across the ammeter because of the current flowing through it, which will alter the rest of the voltages through the resistors here. So the idea is to not have the ammeter perturb the circuit as far as possible, and for that you need a resistance through the ammeter to be as close to zero as possible. The opposite is true for the voltmeter. The voltmeter should have a very large resistance such that it will not take away some of the current going through this resistor. So the current coming out of the battery here has to make a decision about whether it should go through the voltmeter or through the resistor, and we want 100% of the current going through the resistor because we're interested in measuring the voltage across the resistor, which is simply I times R, and we don't want to change the I.